Today we're making a keggle from a beat up keg from a house party you left abandoned in 2006.
We're dealing with a modern day Cinderella story.
Stick around! Hooray, beer!
What's going on? It's Chris from Battle Mage Brewery.
And CH, the guy you should have put on your MySpace top 8 with a 640 credit score. I wish. I wish.
So, CH, why are we making this keggle?
Alright, here we go. Fake titties and nose beers, baby. Why a keggle, you ask? Because it is extremely more cost effective and time effective going from a 5-gallon batch to a 10-gallon batch. In all honesty, I haven't brewed a 5-gallon batch in forever. It takes me the same amount of time and just a couple bucks more. 5-gallon batches make sense if you're experimenting on beer all the time and you're brewing all the time, but if you're brewing just once or twice a month, it really only makes sense to scale up. In short, scaling up saves time and money. I think that goes for everything in the world outside of beer.
So that's why we're here, to go from 5-gallon batches to 10-gallon batches without breaking the bank.
And also for peanut allergy awareness. Let people know that peanut allergies are nothing to joke about. Obviously we need a keg, but be resourceful. That's what Homebrew for Life is all about. Anybody can spend a lot of money buying retail on impulse, but a little snooping around could save you significantly. Could save your life. Could help you plan for your retirement early. The shittier the keg, the cheaper. The cheaper, the more that I want it. If you don't have one of these, one of your friends has to. And if your friend doesn't have it, go on a keg run.
Hey CH, what's a keg run?
Keg run. It's kind of like a beer run, but instead of stealing beer, you steal kegs. Check this out. All right, what else do we need? Grinder. There's a lot of ways to cut metal, but this is by far the most efficient for what we're doing. Snag a grinder and a wheel that cuts metal. And we will throw Amazon links in the description where we get all of this stuff. Every man should own a grinder. Step drill bit. Do not buy brand name for these. They all get dull extremely fast. Snag them at Harbor Freight for around $5. We will post an affordable one in the description as well. Buying brand name will be 4 or 5 times the price. If you got one, just make sure that the drill bit goes up to at least an inch. See, the name of the game is to drill a big enough hole so that this can fit. Male to male hex nipple. I guarantee you already have a few of these laying around your garage. It's what all the common half-inch homebrew ball valves connect to. But if you're out, we'll have a link in the description as well. Silicone gaskets, washers, and hex nuts, all mandatory. We need these because we're not welding. I know you have these too. But if not, link in description.
I'd buy that for $1.
You don't need a false bottom for a hot liquor tank.
My bad. I don't even fucking brew. Do people know I have no idea what I'm talking about yet?
Not make me abuse my power.
These guys think we're real cops.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna clean off the keg. You don't have to buff it out. I'm gonna give it a full once-over bubble bath at the end. Connect it to a party tap to remove any beer that's left inside. If you don't have a tap, turn it on its side and press down this little ball with any tool that you could fit in there. Don't be like this guy. We want everything out, liquid and pressure. Keep it going until it's just spitting out CO2. And once it's spitting out CO2, just keep going until it's not spitting anything out anymore. Until it stops hissing. To grab a flathead or anything that we could wedge in here just for safety measures. Yes, a keg with beer and pressure is a grenade, but a keg with no beer and no pressure is just a shell. Be aggressive with it. Move the ball around pretty aggressively. Secure that there's no more gas in here. Once you're moving it around like this, you know it's just an empty shell. Next, put on glasses in cinematic fashion. All right, Grind City, baby. Take your time with it. No rush. This has taken me anywhere from 1 minute to 15 minutes. It all depends on your grinder, battery, voltage, Different wheels are better than others. I've had Milwaukee and Makita stuff crap out on me, and I've had the cheap Harbor Freight stuff crap out on me. I've cut through one of these things with one wheel before. Sometimes I have to change it out 3, 4, 5 times. Sometimes you just get lemons. Generally, I cut it wide. The wider the better, especially if you want to use it as a mash tun and you got a big false bottom, big bottom. Hitting it with a hammer might make it easier. Find your angles. All right, here we go. Pull out game strong. And that's the anatomy of a keg, amigos. This spear is trash to me, but commercial breweries change out the spears from time to time when it gets clogged with shrub. Hit the sides with sandpaper. The tougher the sandpaper, the better. Let's clean up all these little metal stray hairs. We're actually using a rotary file cutter here. Great bits for making metal dull. I'll throw in an Amazon link for these babies. Don't ever tell me I never did anything for you. Ready. All right, ready? So my rule of thumb is where to... All right, time talking about very crucial, too high, too low. You ready? So every keg's different. Not all kegs are the same. What I like to do is I like to treat the bottom of the keg like a quarter pipe for skateboarding. And when it starts going up and get vertical right there, that's where I put the hole in. Now you can do a pilot hole, or you could drill straight into it.
There is no going back on the metal.
No.
What in heaven's name are you talking about?
No pilot holes for me, my friend. I wasn't raised that way. Find your spot, start drilling. Keep it lube, baby. Less friction between the metals. Let's preserve our drill bits. Always remember, when you're drilling into metal, use oil as a lubricant. You sell stuff, but just use anything around your house. WD-40, motor oil, used motor oil. That's actually what we're using here. Anything with petroleum in it. And when you're drilling through masonry, concrete, stone, brick, you use water as a lubricant. Drill, lube, drill, lube. Don't drill it too wide, you'll get a leak for sure. Keep trying to fit your hex nipple in there, but watch out. It's gonna be hot. Once you get the hex nipple through a little bit, start cranking it with a crescent wrench. Once you get it through, take it off. Put on your silicone rings, your washers. Get a silicone ring going on the inside. Don't worry about it. They're boil proof. You may or may not need a silicone ring on the outside. If you have a leak, just keep cranking the shit out of the metal. It's not plastic. It won't break. If anything, it'll bend in your favor. Get Teflon tape if you need it. You might not though. And voila, there we have it. No leaks. Quick little PSA. If you do have a minor leak, it's all good. Losing 1 ounce from 10 gallons won't do anything. I used to freak out over leaks when building keggles and mash tuns. But honestly, it's no biggie. Don't sweat the little things in life.
My report card.
So we did it. We turned one man's trash into another man's treasure.
Yeah, you know as the saying goes, you know, one man's trash is another man's boil kettle. Thanks for watching this week's video.
If you guys are ever in North County, hit up Battle Mage. We're in Vista, open 3 to 10 weekdays. If we're open, I'm there.